President, is it too early to say whether this missile was fired from Russia?
There is preliminary information that contests that. I don't want to say that till we completely investigate, but it is. It's unlikely in the minds of the trajectory that it was fired from Russia, but we'll see. We'll see.
Unlikely, sir. Mr. President, is Poland suggested invoking Article 4 or 5 from NATO, sir?
The contest is we're going to probably have a meeting of the ambassadors. So that looks like we're going to go to next. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, guys.
President Biden speaking in Bali, Indonesia. I want to go to Phil Mattingly, who is standing by. Phil, it's significant. The president said it's unlikely it was fired from Russia. That could mean fired by Russians inside Ukraine or some sort of Ukrainian air defense system or something else. It was surprising that he said that, though.
Yep. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised. The president was that candid about what they're going through right now in terms of the process, and I think that also gives you a pretty good window into why they've been so cautious about making any declarations about what exactly transpired over the course of the evening. And keep in mind, the president and his team have been working on this since the early morning hours when they were first informed. The president spoke directly with the Polish president. His team has been in direct contact with their Polish counterparts over the course of the last several hours as well. And then there was this emergency meeting. It was called by President Biden. It was attended by leaders of the G7, NATO allies that are here in Bali for the G20 as well. But the president saying explicitly that he did not believe, or at least had not gotten the sense that it was fired from Russia. Again, there are other elements here where Russian aligned forces, Russian allies perhaps, obviously there are allies in the region that may be responsible for that. But that was quite a candid admission given the fact that U.S. officials have been so cautious up to this point. And I think it really does help underscore why U.S. officials have not been willing to go as far as Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, as others have, given their concern about the origins here. And I think to give some context, Anderson, about why that's so important, this is a NATO ally. This is a very, very different ballgame, not minimizing at all the dozens of missiles that rained down on Ukraine over the course of yesterday and last night. But if a NATO ally is attacked by Russia, that triggers Article 5, that triggers collective defense. That is something the president has said repeatedly, including on the ground in Warsaw, that not 1 inch of NATO territory could be broached by Russia without the full strength of the response of NATO allies. That is why they've been so cautious. That is why they've been so methodical. And the president